Hi YouTube, Tim Judge here. I am trying a race with my friend Ben. So we are going to do Mun Orbit. The idea is to get one Kerbal onto the surface of the moon, safely back up into this spaceship, and then back to Kerbin as fast as possible. So, that is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to transfer Jebediah crap. There we go. Control our vehicle from here. Decouple mode. For some reason, these stages are terrible. So if you're going to try this at home, make sure you switch the staging around. Alright, so let's point retrograde. Throttle up ever so slightly. Alright. So now that I'm a good distance, let's turn it up. Alright, that looks good. Surface mode. Let's extend those legs so I don't forget. Fire up some engines. So I'm not gonna lie, this is actually my second attempt at this race. Since it doesn't count if the Kerbals die, and all of my Kerbals died last time, it doesn't count. So I was basically just overly aggressive on re-entry. So I'm going to try a less aggressive entry. Hoping I do not land on that crater rim, because if that is what happens, that probably won't be good. So I'm coming off of my retrograde marker to kill more of my horizontal velocity. Now that a lot of it is gone, back onto retrograde for a relatively safe touchdown, maybe? I don't know. Hard to say. I'll do a little rotation. Oh, and I overdid it with the landing. But that's not too bad. Go. Let's get down there. Alright. And let's settle onto the surface. Here we go, touchdown. Alright. so this is ahead of me in my orbit, so I need to go into a lower orbit to try and catch up. Because when you are in a lower orbit, as I'm sure anyone watching knows, or maybe you don't, you go faster. Because basically, orbiting is kind of like, well, actually, it is falling. But as they say in the movie Toy Story, it is falling with style. Essentially, you are falling so fast that you miss the ground. Is literally what's happening. So you see, you got this parabolic trajectory, right? But eventually, if you pick up enough horizontal speed, this end here will move all the way back around to meet you. And that's really all there is to orbiting. It's literally just that. So now let's target. Alright, so let's see if I can get a reasonable encounter. Ooh, yeah. What do we got here? Okay. Oops. Oh, let's see what happens. Minus 1.5 degrees. That's actually not that bad. It's not great, but it's also not bad. Alright, so as I'm closing in, I'm actually going to switch to Kerbal 11. The reason I'm switching to Kerbal 11 is Kerbal 11 has RCS thrusters, which is a plus. Set as target. So, position. Oh, can't do that. Want to skip forward in orbit. There we go. Oops. Four kilometers. So there's a close encounter there. But not close enough. So you can see this whole time it's still getting closer to me. Let's get this within a minute, and we'll open up the engines a little bit. Oh, I seem to have not activated my engines. There we go. That's the problem. Alright. Let's get that prograde marker onto the target. Sorry, I probably should have closed my web browser for this, but there's no time for that now. So let's see. Okay. It's a little off. So let's see if we can't get it back on. There we go. It's much better. Goes again. So, come on, retrograde marker. Get back onto the anti-target marker. And of course I overdo it a bit. And I'm also going really fast. Okay. One thing I want to do is set control from here. As we get really close, that'll be an important thing. So I'm using my RCS basically to just tweak my prograde marker so that it remains on target. Slow down a little bit. Switch to my buddy here. Alright. A little far away from the target again. Go. I'm doing with monopropellant. Oh, plenty of monopropellant. Look at that. Why am I not controlling? What just happened? Why can I... Seriously, what just happened? I just had no control. That's just great. Ugh. I don't even know what just happened. And of course, hopefully I won't crash. Which I do a little bit. But you know what? That's okay. Because Jeb's coming out. Jeb, get out of here. Let go. And of course now, again, I don't have control. There we go. Goodness. I do not know what is up with my Kerbal Space Program today, but it is not good. I bet when I jump back in here, I still won't have control. Nope, got control, so I mean there's that. That was ridiculous. I'm a little annoyed at that, to be honest. I find that to be pretty crazy. I do not think that should have happened. It's far too far away from purposes. Day 5 is pretty good. I don't know what these crazy things are, but I don't care. Unset target. Did they go away? No, they're still there. If anyone knows what those are, let me know in the comments. I will see how that goes. So, because the time clock is reset a couple times, I think I'm going to add up my score, or buy times that are listed here, and the ones of Ben's that are listed there, and then we'll see. So, let's hope that I don't die on re-entry. That is a serious possibility here. Although this scenario gives you just an absurd amount of fuel. I don't really understand it. Why they give you so much fuel. I'll bet with this rocket, or with these ships, you could probably get yourself to, like, Minmus from the moon, and then back to Kerbin. Oh, that's probably not great. I'm gonna have to fix that. That is far too aggressive. Let's see. Yeah, way too aggressive there. I will die. Skip forward. I'm just gonna warp here. I love when Kerbal Space Program just has no idea what's going on. What orbit are you in? Are you orbiting the sun? Are you orbiting Kerbin? Are you orbiting the moon? It doesn't know. Alright, so... That's a bit too much. 64. Actually, I'm going to give that a try. So, second time this time. Here's my little lander. It's not coming home with me. I could crash it back into Kerbin, but whatever. Right. So when you're out here this far, it's not as important that you get things directly on the orbit, because the orbit isn't really changing very much, so your position in it is less important. Yeah, 0.0 meters, that's pretty good. Let's move here. Okay. Up to this axis. I'm gonna come out of warp at some point though. Yeah, there we are. Time to use up some of that fuel. So, let's get my periapsis down just inside the atmosphere. Or, sorry, my apoapsis now. Okay. There we go. Alright. So, let's see how this goes. So I'm doing a lot of aero braking. Because last time I did almost none, and then I died. And I don't want to do that again. So let's bleed off some of this energy early. I'm definitely not escaping back off into space, that's for sure. Bleed off. By bleed off, I guess I mean use my liquid engine a little bit more. Not just let the atmosphere take care of it. Alright, so my apoapsis is behind me, which means I'm definitely descending. I should be starting to really see some heat coming in a bit. Oh, I guess I can retract these. I forgot that these were the ones that you can retract. Don't think it matters much. But, you know, whatever. Okay. Speed is still going up. Oh, forgot to come out of time acceleration there. So, yeah, that's a thing. Oh, no, I want to point this way. So, yeah, go on to them. So trying to bleed off some vertical, well, basically I'm trying to make it so that, yeah, I was bleeding off some of my horizontal speed, but not much of my vertical speed. So, still picking up a bit. Speed coming up here soon. I should start getting re-entry effects. And although you're not going to see it, I am being much, much less aggressive than last time. There we go. So here I am using up some monopropellant in an effort to also kill some speed. There we go, that's a lot less heating. That. Oh, you know what my problem was last time? Or at least part of the problem? The separate last stage is on the same stage as parachutes, and I never noticed that. So once again, yeah, the staging diagram in this mission is crazy. So, here we go. Alright, I am going to land this, take a look at the footage, and add up the times. upload, and then we will see who won. So that's me. This is Tim Judge. Thanks for stopping by.